My name is Alina. I'm going to present you with my game project. So once again, Alina, I'm Russian, born and raised in Moscow. I moved to South Florida just a little over 5 years ago. I have background in education and marketing. I have a lot of hobbies. It's hard to put them on a screen, but I love traveling. That's one of my favorite pastimes. And then I like to do sports and read. So my game is based on images that are part of sacred geometry, which looks something like that, if you would like to research them. It inspired me because I love geometry. I always did. And also the way geometry combines the shapes, in my opinion, is very synonymous to how in programming functions combine to create, they're simple, but they combine to create the applications and programs that are much more complex by being called in at certain points and being tied together sort of in a certain shape. So the game is a logical puzzle game. It'll, in theory, should have a few of the images that are representing those shapes of sacred geometry. And at the beginning of each round, each image is divided in smaller tiles, and the pieces need to be put back together for the puzzle solver to complete the game successfully and to win. Currently, the levels of difficulty in my game are controlled by the amount of clicks that the user is allowed to make on the playboard. So the grid system was eventually made through Bootstrap. There was 3 attempts to make it, and there's also DOM manipulation jQuery used to make it dynamic and responsive to the user. So this is not perfect, but as far as I have gotten to styling and making the visual aspect of the game, so at the start button, we get that puzzle split in pieces, and we get a description of the particular image and what it means. And then we get the opportunity to put it back together. And now it's only 1 level, so if you get to complete it in 25 or less clicks, you win. Yay, the lucky winner. It technically should go to the next level, but it doesn't exist yet, so it goes right back to the start of it. Back to the challenges. So I didn't have any designs to start the game, and I needed specific sizes, so I had to learn vectors real fast. And half a day, don't do it. If you want to learn vectors, take some more time. It's pretty hard. To organize the grid system, we had a few ideas, and initially it was done through DOM manipulation, where I would just write them into the code at the start of the game. That didn't really work well to be able to swap them, so that wasn't thought through. And making them through Bootstrap made things easier, but not perfect either, so it took some time to figure it out. And our biggest challenge was accessing those dynamically put image through JavaScript and being able to swap it. Here's the illustration of that challenge. If you guys look at the special symbols on the console logs of us trying to figure out why it's not working, that's how it was. So for the extras and lessons and takeaways, definitely more image designs to make more levels. The rotation attribute to each puzzle would definitely take it to another level, even with 1 image. And there might be other options to create difficulty, to time restrictions, or different options of how many clicks are available for the game. And for the lessons, I didn't get the chance to fill them in, but I would definitely, next time, would do more research on best practices and game logic before I start making something, because the way you imagine it and explain even to ITers and teachers makes sense in your head, doesn't necessarily work in the real world. That's my game, guys.